Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. We're at the People's House. Let me check something here just to make sure. Yeah, she's going. Yep. So anyway, this is the People's House. All kinds of different attitude, personality, different mentality have went through these doors at the New Brunswick Legislature. That's supposed to be the People's House. Yeah, People's House. I haven't been there in about 10 years. But it's okay. I like it better this way. Outside, then you can hunt down the politician one by one. But there's different people that goes through these doors. Some of them goes in there, they come out a different person. Some of them goes in there, they come out, they're the same individual that they were when they first went in there. A fine example is Abel LeBlanc. How we miss Abel LeBlanc. Go to YouTube, right? Abel LeBlanc, St. John. You'll see. One day, Abel LeBlanc challenged Dale Graham, former Speaker of the New Brunswick Legislature, challenged him to a fight outside. I mean, that was the good old days, like they would go outside with a duel. I mean, that's the Abel LeBlanc, the longshoreman. They don't take no beat, I'm doing good, I'm not swearing. Don't take no crap from nobody. And then you have people that do change their attitude. Look at Tanker Malley. Oh boy, I'm not swearing mentioning that name. Anyway, that piece of crap from Miramichi was Speaker of the House for about 4 months. I think it's the shortest Speaker on record. Tanker Malley was, when I was living in the tent in front of the legislature. Oh, Charles, don't forget, one individual can truly make a difference. Oh yeah, he was supporting me 100%. Then he got Speaker, and his attitude changed. He thought his poop didn't stink. I mean, his attitude changed. Oh look, Miramichi, the same area. Bill Fraser, now Minister of Transportation. Bill Fraser got elected because he worked hard towards saving the hospital in Miramichi. He wasn't a politician, he was just an activist. They liked him, they got him elected. You see, a politician, they say, oh yeah, he's a jerk, he's an asshole, whatever. But you have to be a good person to be invited or to get through those doors at the New Brunswick Legislature. You could be a nice person. You have to be nice to go in there because the people are not going to vote for a bad person. But once you get in there, your attitude could change. Now, the reason I'm doing this tonight, beautiful night, we have one politician here in Fredericton that needs a little bit of an adjustment. His name is Stephen Horseman. I first met Stephen a couple of years ago. Nice guy. I always said I got a problem. He's a former cop, 20 years as a cop, or 25. And he used to be Minister of Public Safety. He's still a minister. But Stephen's an example of, like, he's charming, he's a nice guy. Personally, I like the guy, okay? I like the guy. But the guy has a different way that politicians shouldn't act. Like when he ran for political office, he was surrounded by some protesters. Then he asked them, are you from my riding? Where are you from? Where are you from? What difference does that make? He's a politician. But I told him that, so he learned. Then I approached him of the need of a provincial jail here in Fredericton. Because our judges are sending, especially the Indians, in jail. They don't have the right to a lawyer. And if some of them, they're allowed to spend their sentence on weekends, they have to travel to Miramichi or St. John. And if you do your whole sentence, it's in Miramichi or St. John. That's not right. So I told Stephen the need of a provincial jail here in Fredericton. He said, well, Miramichi and St. John is only 2 or 3 hours away, Charles. 2 hours away. That's all it is, 2 hours. Stephen, these people, they don't have a car. You know, like, you get sentenced for weekends. Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Where do I go? You got to go to St. John and Miramichi. How am I supposed to get there? Oh, that's your problem. Then we have another issue that really, that's what got me to do this video. I got pissed off there today. There was a parent that has an autistic child. Now, what they're fighting for is to have an adult training center, or whatever you call it, for adult autistic kids here in Freddie. Now, the word I got, like Denali said no, or up north, they say no. We have one called Aresti-Gauche. So this parent confronted Stephen Horseman, and Stephen Horseman said, oh, Aresti-Gauche, that's not bad. I went there once. It's only a 4-hour ride. Only a 4-hour ride to go to Aresti-Gauche. Why is it so important that these politicians always saying, well, there's only 2-hour ride, well, there's only 4-hour ride? I mean, we're not in Alberta here. We're not in Saskatchewan where everything's flat. I mean, that don't matter if it's flat or not. To see your loved ones, and you got to travel 4 or 5 hours, and the government says, well, you know, there's not much we can do. It's only 4 or 5 hour ride. I mean, come on. You don't do that. I understand there's a lot of money, but then again, they want to save money. They will get rid of the language commissioner. That costs $500,000 a year. But the bottom line, a politician in that house, yes, they behave, they act properly to get in there, to be elected. But once you get in there, you have to understand how to talk to people and to tell them, well, there's only, it's not far away, it's only 4 or 5 hours. That's not the way to be. So, really, are the people in there really going to listen to the people? Talk to the people in a manner that they will truly understand. I doubt it.